Hello, ahoy there. Welcome. I'm Tiny Pirate, and we are running madly around in circles with less frame rate than I hoped. Anyway, hello and welcome back to our playthrough of Factorio with the Space Exploration mod. What you're looking at here is the final Space Exploration, what is it? Tier 2 science, time, space, anomaly, and data. I actually don't know yet how to make Deep Space Science Pack 2s, but I have the unlocks for them, and they're largely all completed except for this one thing. And what I have also done is created a lot, wow, 10,000, that's ridiculous, Deep Space Science Pack 1s, and that's not counting the ones that are already in the machines, but that's fine. I've been busy. Let's talk about that. So first of all, we have a number of slots at any one time for our long-range spaceships, many of which remain unnamed. So here they are all. We only have the rampant AI, and the overkill is underrated, thanks to Peggy, who helped me name those two. You're still moving? We have a lot that are parked out. Some of them are waiting for slots at the Deep Space Base. So I created a bunch to try and keep things always moving. Over here we have the 3 ships loading with ore. They are fairly reasonably busy, and the ships bringing back plate and so on. So here are the ships landing with ore, and we have this whole really busy little system here. We have naquitite plate production. I brought in some more vitalic acid production closer to hand, and we have the production here of the powder, the crushing, and then the powdernating, the crushing, washing, and powdernating of the naquitite. And I've actually put in tier 8 speed modules here because this whole process is a little slow. I've got a few produced since they are unlocked, and now this is moving at a reasonable clip. Over here we have the ore production, the ingot production, and then finally we have ingot and plate shipping. It does a reasonable job of that, I would say. It could be a bit quicker, and the biggest bottleneck is that really out in dark assemblage the production is a little slow, so I'm hoping to fix that today. But first of all, I wanted to unlock some stuff. So we've already unlocked flat solar panels, the black ones. So let's have a look at these things. They produce in space. What does it say? I actually don't know what it's produced. It won't tell me. 1.6 megawatts. That's crazy. 1.6 megawatts compared to 800 kilowatts. So these are a doubling. This is a 5 timesing of capacity, energy capacity 250 versus 50 megawatts. 1.6 megawatts versus 800 kilowatts. I don't really have a use for these. I don't need to place a lot of them out there. They are a bit more resource intensive to produce. The naquium cubes are just painful. So I will just keep a few on hand at all times. My intention is to probably use them for a spaceship, and I might run a science experiment with some of these in a spaceship, not running steam, just running antimatter engines in a light, small spaceship, maybe a shuttle for me. Might build one now, thinking about it, not too sure. But anyway, we better research some more stuff. So the first thing I should research is more deep space science, because we have to figure out how to produce this. And while that's going, I need to finish off this little build here. So as you can see, it sucks in a lot of science. Like there's so many inputs here. And then there are a lot of outputs as well. So I have to have this whole filtered thing where the science comes out in its own belt, but everything else comes out as part of filters, and then we have to split it into this kind of ridiculous spaghetti mess. But I don't know, nothing wrong with a bit of spaghetti. Yum yum. So what I'll probably do, this is almost certainly going to need to do that, is first of all I'm going to get the stuff away. And then once it's over here, I will create a splitter that takes this one to the right. Oh, numbness there, cool. And then the other one is going to go this way. And this one, no. This one will do that. So, there's basically going to be a whole lot of that going down. Actually, I'd like this to be a little neater. I like these to be quite tidy. I know it is slightly wasteful, but it's how I roll. What do we want to do here? There actually isn't... No. No. Here. The actual volumes involved are not that great. This is a really slow production chain. So even just doing that should be plenty fine. My plan is to do... you know what? Does that work? No, that doesn't work. No, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So we'll take these ones. Shoop. No, be careful. Actually, we'll take them in here because I need to bring a second belt up. So we will go through the middle of the splitter. I've always thought that was kind of a cute little trick. Do I need to... No, that's probably fine. Just bang like that. That'll do the trick there. So those are all now moving. Oh, we need... They still need naquitite cubes. We don't produce enough, basically, of the old naquitite cubes. It's very sad, but what can you do? No, that was wrong. Can that go all the way? Yes, it can. Yay, that's fine. I might just take these down together. No, I want to kind of... I don't think we'll have capacity issues here. You're being a little difficult now, aren't you? Okay, let's... So we go like that, and then we... it's a little bit of a jam everything in experience, which I'm not a big fan of, but we managed to make it work, so more praises for us, I guess. I was sort of thinking that maybe this was a little bit too ambitious, the size of this build with 4 full stacks of things producing, but that seems to have been okay. One problem is that this is incredibly slow. Like, I'm probably going to have to duplicate it, but I was about to do that, but then I thought there's actually no point until we have enough naquitite cubes lying around that everything's backed up and this still can't keep up. Right now it just can't get the inputs. So all this stuff is looking fine. There's no weird... What is going on? Rose? I bet you that's the already a bit damaged. Yeah, that's that part out there that we just don't really care about. Get rid of all of this. Like, this was template development stuff that isn't really important. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I'm a bit worried that they demand power when none is required. and that could cause UPS drops. So if I mark them for deletion, maybe they will just be ignored by the system. Who knows? They're not flashing anymore, so that's good. So right, onwards. Yeah, I think once naquitite production keeps up, we'll worry more about this system, but for now it seems okay. One of the other things I've done is I've turned back on thermal fluid production, and I've switched these over to the 1000 size production thing. So as you may know, it takes 500 and produces 499, so there's a loss of 1. I felt that perhaps we'd managed to burn through a bunch of thermal fluid, so now with that more efficient recipe and more thermal fluid flowing. What is this doing? You what? Is it actually outputting? I mean, I guess it is. It's just weirdly flickering. Okay, fine. So there's a whole new stack over here near all our space stuff just to help out, because it was, it was causing a few delays having stuff move around so far from other chunks of the base. So what are we looking at now? So we've got a bit of stuff to research. I want to save. Oh, Arcosphere Collection. Oh, look at that. Deep Space Transport Belts. What does this require? Oh, Deep Space 2, which we don't have. Do we have Deep Space 1? More speed, more health, more crafting. I don't care about more science. Oh, 1600. Oh, 1600. So I do want to worker speed. Energy weapons damage. More research on deep space stuff I think was good. Now what are we looking at for the unlocks here? So we have the deep space catalog, and this requires cubes. Thought it would. Advanced neural gel. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that either. So I'm actually going to go set that up right now, because once this starts cranking, I mean it won't exactly crank, but once it starts moving more cubes, we will see production happen. I'm convinced of it. Everything here is now ready for the Science 2 stuff. So we're going to go and get that Science 2 set up, and then we're going to head out to our base and increase production. Yeah, that seems pretty sensible. Now, do we have... Yes, we do have the gel. Good. Can I just grab all of this? I mean... why not try, I reckon. So, what does that even look like? Something... what's in... oh god, there's 9.4k in there. Oof. Take these away, minions. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can leave them as available. And then... yeah, what? Have I... oh, I didn't leave enough space. Okay. Wow, that's such a rookie mistake. I actually just physically did not leave enough space for my own factory to grow into. Okay, that's just weird and dumb. Let's just move everything to over 1. Yeah, that'll be fine. What's the... no. Like, actually in line with stuff would be handy. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. We've done the factory thing. Look, we're going to be able to get faster transport belts. Oh, it's just so exciting. Let's get more in brains from each science pack. That's just an efficiency thing. We might as well do that. What is even this one? Yeah, okay, so this is coolant. Yes. You what? No. Okay, that's the coolant line. Get it right. Pipes. Okay, Okay, ponder. Coolant, yes. Okay, gel. Should we send you this way? I'm kind of excited that we're already messing around with Deep Space 2. Like, I know we should be at this point, but it felt like a real... Like, we've sort of done it while we've been traveling, so to speak. Hasn't felt particularly onerous. Bam, that's that one in. Where's the second tier of catalogs? Come in, they come in at the top as soon as they are available, which is not yet. That's a bit derpy, but never mind. Naquium plate. Oh, here's the Naquium plate. We're bringing that in down here. So there's some out there. Yeah, I'll put that there. And vertical dump into here. And this box for now is going to be controlled because we have 9,000 sitting in that box there, so yeah, why not? Okay, so actually all it needs is the catalog. Oh, what is this one meant to do? Oh, of course. Blacklist everything that isn't Science 2. Blacklist everything that isn't Science 2. You need to be Science 2. You need to be Science 2. You're that, and you can just come up and blend there. Which... Actually, oh, no. Nah. Okay, so we have all that, but we need the cubes now, so that's the ingredient, the special ingredient we're going to need to bring in. That's okay. We will do that unloading over here. And I might even merge them. Oh, no, I like to maintain one gap. Can't be doing this half buggered. Okay. What are we going to do exactly for this one? I might bring them in on their own. Do that. Do that. Bam. Okay, stop exploding. Those things are all good. Oh, pipes. Yes, better fix those up too. I feel like I'm getting really fast at a lot of this stuff now. Right? if I have to build a game again, I'll be do the game again next time. I'll be much quicker. Only problem is I'll be much quicker, but only with all my bots and everything flying around replenishing. Look at them smacking into everything. There's 1,000 of them left, so we're okay. Okay, so now we're more gooder. I also want to be more stronger. Just need a little bit more space. I'm going to delete this blueprint for now. Oh, okay. Do you... Oh, you don't even need this stuff. Oh. Oh no, not that. Oh, that's just a pain. So that whole little extra leg there was... Ah. That whole little extra leg there was pretty pointless. Oh well, this part at least will work fine. Yes, yes, and yes. I should also... Whoops. Well, have a look out here at the science stack, wherever it is. I don't know why I put it all over there. Seems a bit pointless. And put a request in for 5,000 of these. Whoop. So they do not go anywhere yet, but eventually they will. And I'm going to do this whole really weird and funky refix to be able to jam in the next tier. I'm going to have to use like red arms and reach over things and rearrange these splitters. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a pain, but that'll fix us for the next two dark sciences. Look at those going in there. Beautiful. Okay, well, let's just get rid of all of this somewhere useful. Where can we put it? Oh, probably into the naquitite production, the naquitite cube production here. Always hungry, this one. Take all of it. Yeah. Got rid of all of it. Good. And that science can jump out of my inventory too. So yeah, look at that. We're actually all ready for Science 2 to take place. We just need the pieces to get themselves made, which is mostly enough of this stuff, which is mostly enough cubes. And this box here, I really should have spaced these out. No, I really should have spaced these out. I made life a little harder for myself by putting these two boxes up here. I should have had one in this end, one at this, one at this, one at that. So there were boxes at all four corners. But never mind, that is working. So now in theory we are very close to getting the Science 2. The trick I have to do now is to find a spaceship and get on it and head back out. One of the thoughts I've had is, do I have enough energy production to head out to dark assemblage and deep space just on antimatter drives and batteries? Because, you know, with these containing 50 megawatts, how close are you to empty? It'll take a little while. With them on 50 megawatts, but these having 250, like I could smack down 8 of these. We'd have 2 gigawatts of power. I guess the only thing I could say is what's happened in the last hour. 5.2 megawatts has been required from shield projectors. I mean, in a smaller ship I'd even have less in the way of shield projectors and everything. In the last hour it's just been shield projectors with... I can't actually easily figure out over time how much energy any of this would take, because my goal would be like have 6 rockets engines like this. You just need 2 fuel tanks, some batteries, maybe a couple of solar panels, a chest for storing stuff, and then maybe 1 shield projector, a few lasers, maybe 2 shield projectors, and then go. I think that would be awesome, but I don't see a very high demand for it, unfortunately. I don't know. Well, I don't know how to do the maths. Not sure. If you have any good ideas, let me know. Oh, what am I looking for? I'm looking for this over here. No, actually I'm looking for this over here. I'm looking for our Antimatter Production because yeah, we're starting to build up some in the chests, and we've got that one. Do we have a need for... Actually, what I can do here is switch that out for a buffer chest, because we have a lot going of these canisters going around, and there's so many in circulation now from the reactor out of dark assemblage. I don't really need more to come and go, so I don't need to keep adding them to the system. They're fine just where they are. Good. Hooray, even more storage. What else could I take with me? Maybe some more rails if they get to me in time. I'm pretty happy with everything that we've got. Oh, I don't need any more of these science parts in my inventory. It's probably fine. Pipes, no. Belts, no. Chests, we've got everything we could want there. Yep, I think that's fine. So, the next thing to unlock, 17,000, holy heck. Never cared about that. Health, whatevs, faster movement speed. It might be time to Deep Space Science pack. Oh, that's Deep Space Science 2. This one? Deep, what? No. Factory spaceship. Oof. Can we do that? 1,000 each? 1,000's not bad. Let's have a look. Structural integrity test is now... So we can cope with even more. We're up to 1,500 in container stress as well. This actually might lead to the ships going faster, because I believe that speed is a function of those things. Right, good. Out comes the final stuff, and then the ship should be off. Antimatter is a bit low there, but we have enough. I created a whole new bit of antimatter production going on. So ship, whomp, off it goes. Hooray! It departs. I now also bring out fuel, because I forgot about the solid rocket fuel, and we ended up a bit horribly short. I mean, look at all this antimatter canisters lying around. So, what speed are we doing? I still don't know. Okay, let's control N back to other surfaces that we've been on. Is that production now gone to a green? Oh, yes, it's now a green box. Good. So now I can afford to amp this up to about 500. Good. That'll clear the spaceships as they come in. So if you do have a name for a spaceship, let me know. We currently have the TPS Overkill is underrated, and the TPS Rampant AI, but I've got all these others to name. So as you wish, hit me with the cool names and we will get to the naming. How going on the antimatter fuel down here? Oh, there's heaps. Okay, good. Yeah. Yep. That's all working. Steam is all working. Antimatter's... Well, this one's a little slow. Oh, that's because I actually took out the stations here, because there was some weird loop going on where ships would arrive and trains would arrive thinking they were going to get loaded. I have no idea why. These are on unload. All the settings were unload. So there was something clearly bugged, so I ripped the stations out. I'll probably go back through and replace them at some point. These are being loaded. I still don't really see the throughput down on the surface that I want. These should pretty much always be full. So I am going to, as I increase the amount of production, I'm going to have to create spots for a couple more shuttles, these hauler shuttles, to come up and down. And they'll do that just fine, I think. But as you can see, the trains right now are just whipping around constantly. The really low stack size of the naquitite, it's only stack of like 10, makes it really hard to use trains effectively with them, but you know, whatever, we'll survive. So in goes, that's the plate one, And then this boy here is usually constantly loading plate or what have you. So as you can see, yeah, a bit of throughput issues, but we'll get there. Meanwhile, we're doing 224. No, that's about the speed we usually do. So that hasn't increased, but I almost wonder if I could jam more engines on this. You know, could I shove a whole extra engine on the side, get 2 more in? Be weirdly annoying with pipes and what have you, but you know, would it be that bad? Would it be crazy? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh, I like how I did a little system check as soon as I started messing with the build of the ship. Wanted to make sure it would still fly. But yeah, I do daydream about jamming more engines in. I mean, you could even go sideways, but I don't know. These ships work fine. I guess there's no point in overcooking the egg. Alright, so now we have 2,000. Did we just go a bit faster? I think we did. Yeah, we're speeding up, I think, because we're getting better at building stronger ships. Very cute. So we got factory ship. What else would be good to get at this point? Can't get more factory ship. Space shields, I just don't care about. I would like that, but 6,400 compared to 17k. 6,400 is not so bad. And eventually as well, we'll get more laser damage, which will mean even less lasers required on these vessels. Brilliant. Come on, my little spaceship. So in case you don't know, this is Factorio with the Space Exploration mod. I'm currently heading out to my naquitite colony because it needs just a lot more of everything. Space Exploration mod adds all kinds of funky features, like having a space platform. That's my half-built solar panels. And I'm using a train grid system, and I really like it. Ooh. Cool, unloading, loading, nice. So these guys are pretty busy. Here's the landing slots for my naquitite ships. Here's the shuttles to the surface. And the surface, this is standard planetary surface for Factorio, except there's space exploration modded stuff going on in here. And I'm using, massive train grid. I've got some other planets. Agni generates a whole bunch of my resources for stuff. Man, I really am trying to get rid of a lot of sand and dirt there, aren't I? Is everything working here? I'd like to think there's nothing jammed up or broken. The way to check is for me to come here and see is everything ready to launch. Yeah, basically. Yeah, seems fine. Fuel, yeah. Vulcanite, yes. Yeah, happy little place. Next one out is Rose, which produces all of my sort of vitamelange, which is a kind of a mineral, like a organic substance type thing. And this place seems also very fine. I've actually not seen the base work just quite so cleanly lately. I've hit a nice sort of balance point. Everything seems to be backed up a little, which is good. Fornax produces erudite for a memory, and is one of the very early colonies after Agni. There's actually still a nuclear power station here, which is, it's all set up to be automated, the fuel and everything, so there's probably no point in fiddling with it. But iridium comes in. There's a whole rocket for spent fuel, which I love. Iridium comes in, and sulfur goes out. Is it fine and full? Yes, it is. We're having real issues with enough barrels in the system, and that's great. And then the final one after Fornax is Calipo, which is this happy? Yes. Which is a planet that produces cryonite and also cryonite slush. Oh, this is the one where I swear we just never have enough barrels. So I've actually got to check that orbit has enough cryonite on it. Seem to just, whoop, Where are we? Here. Ah, you son of a... I am going to send that as is. Not completely full, and we'll send some more barrels out to Calipo, because that seems to be a constant issue. Just, I don't know what it is. I don't know where they go. Oh, I see. Here they are. So this isn't fully full because this cryonite hasn't fully been unloaded. Okay, that's fine. However, that being said, we still want Calipo to be organized. Where is it, Calipo? To Calipo. We're sending out some of these guys too? Good. Let's send out a few hundred barrels, and then by then we should be pretty much ready to land and build dark assemblage up to increase naquitite production and thoroughfare and throughput. Actually, I wonder how many rockets I've launched now. 51,000. 51,000. Yeah, that's quite a lot. Okay. Alright, how far away are we? Actually, does dark assemblage even have... I'll just flick through all the... No, I can't do that. It's going to take forever. Is there even any room at dark assemblage? Which one? One of you can just... Yeah, you can just go already. Now this orbit. Shoo. Hopefully it isn't instantly replaced with a waiting spaceship. It is. Yeah. Okay. You can go. Yeah, we may also need to increase the docks, but actually the biggest thing is throughput. We need more. And you go. Okay, cool. Now there's space for us to land. Ugh. Cool, 13 seconds. I don't think we'll be beaten by another ship. I could add extra dock space, but really it's the amount of ore coming in. If you see the belts loading the ships, they're pretty low, so we need both another train station, or train, but we also need a, yeah, we need things to be quicker. Alright, cool. Womp. Oh no, don't tell me. It's already felt something's already jumped ahead of us. Oh, you son of a... Well, look, I am way more important than any of you, so you can just go and unload already. Yeah, okay, good, there we are. Ugh. Okay, so as you can see here, there's just not enough throughput. So what I'm going to do, I kind of actually need sidings, and I'm sort of not really well prepared for it. Actually, that's not too bad if I don't say so myself. So the let me have a think. The stuff comes hooning down here, and then it's not. This is the wrong signal. We want this beforehand. Come here, and then we want the normal signal after the intersection. If you don't know what else to do with signals, just remember chain signals before, normal signals after. So now there's two options for a train to go. We can oh yeah, that actually is fine, like that. 1, 2. So the train can come on, it can park up, and then it can go. Which, okay, I've just managed to copy, I think, the instructions on that train. which means I can... Oh, nuts, no I didn't. So I want to have at least 2 of these going at once. And if I... Did it get some fuel? It did not. Is that operating? Oh, it's currently operating on nuclear fuel from my inventory. Fine and good. But I have actually got fuel. That's why I did it that way. Ugh. Okay, cool. Well, I'm trying to sort it out easily so that fuel transits. So what happens right... Oh, actually, put that on there and automatic go. Let's see if this works. I think it'll work. I'm not always the best train organizer. So what happens here, you might be able to see it, there's actually kind of a thin line that exists across the map, and that is because across this part of the map I have kind of cut the network in 2. So if I go to the map, you'll see what I mean. So the drone network is split in 2, and drones on this side stay usually with the ships or with this part. They move goods into these boxes, and then those things get moved over to here. It works quite well. I don't know why that isn't working very well. No, wrong way. Ugh. Okay, what have we got here? That clears that. So the idea is that we always have a little bit available of all the different of the nuclear fuels and everything else in both networks. So it pulls it off the ships because each ship brings some with it, pulls it off, and then dumps it into here, and then from here they bring it into this network. And I had to split the networks for reasons. I couldn't get things not to loop properly, basically. Okay, that seemed to actually work. This one's going to come down. Do I need... I almost wonder if I might need a third... Yeah, I might need a third unloader. So when it comes back... Is it going to come back? It is going to come back, and it should just park up in one of these spots. So it's got a green or... Oh yeah, it parked up. It was going to, but then it didn't need to, so it left. Do I think I need to make this a little shorter. So how long does this need to be? Like if it's coming down here, it's got heaps of room all the way back here. This is just so that if I need to... Whoa, I'm glad I'm in the air. Come on, don't need that. This is just so that I can put that there and there. Yes, because we don't want anything to stop in here. We want it to come through. Oh, I see. That's smart. Yes. Good. Okay, that's working. Now I can, in theory, pull another stop off here if we get overwhelmed, and we can bring in more, because that's kind of my goal. Okay, good. You can see there's lots of brains here. So now these belts are a little fuller, which is also good because we're pulling more, but I actually need to take advantage of this naquitite over here. I think I need to start tapping it. There's our antimatter reactor, so beautiful. Just ticking along, generating absolute gobs of power. Like, yeah, just masses. Now to head out over there, I'm thinking I take a branch off from here. No, that way. I like these quite tight, what am I saying, quite straight right angles. That makes almost no sense. I should have set up the station first, come to think of it. Do we... No, actually I can come back and do that. That's okay. I can just do a dogleg to the right and then swing round and come back on the same track. Yeah, that's a good. Minions, you can probably help me there a little bit. I'll just eat up that track. So, we have the ground to put down so we can mine this thing. Always like this little bit of space outpost building. It's kind of cool. It's a little bit more room. Oh, apparently that's all the room we're going to get. So... Oh, hang on. That's kind of sucky. Okay. And where is our power going to come from? I will just swing it out over here. Get a little bit more platform as well, I think. Just chase it out this way. Yeah, we'll just say something like this for now. What we need as well is these miners. Do we really need that one there? No, it's not going to pick up hardly anything. And this one is good. That one's getting the stuff at the bank too. I like to put in one of these. Just smash all of these productivity modules in, which is going to hurt. But the more production we get out of this stuff, the better. It's already painful enough to grab it all the way out here. We do need to worry about stocking it with sulfuric acid. So we'll just sort out the inputs for that. Alright, so that's basically that. To load things a bit quicker, we'll do this. Oh, yeah, I suppose we can do it like that. I was going to do it a bit different, but you know, that's fine. That'll go like that. And then we'll copy this kind of setup, I think. It's served me well in the past, shall we say. Actually, why don't I just copy all of that? Rotate, rotate, rotate. Ah. Okay, it's easier for me to move the box down one than it is to mess around with trains. Which side is this going to be on? Good question. Oh, and we also have the logic part. That's also really important. So are we going to come in straight like this is the question. I think it probably is the way we're going to do things. And the other question is, are we going to do it like do this? Whoop. Okay, game, don't hang up on me. Oh god, okay, come on. Wow, okay, that absolutely crushed the speed of the game. I wonder what was going on there. Very odd. So sulfuric acid will come in. Yes, that solves all of those problems. Okay. This is not going to be quite as pretty as our other station with this little funny angle part, but come on, stop jiggling. No. Okay. Going to come in, and then they are both going to take a roundy thing. Nope. We're all about the efficiency of having solo tracks here. Okay, cool. So we have to signal this from both directions or it's not going to work. So the first thing to signal for is that stuff coming through on the right hand side has to get through the intersection like this. So stuff coming in on the right, we've got to make a little choo-choo sound. It's going choo-choo, 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 choo-choo down here. Then it has to choose which way it's going to go. And it can go this way. Look, come here. This way. Or this way. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. It comes through. Probably don't really need that one or that one. Although I guess if there was to be a doubling up, then arguably it, like the more trains here, we could jam more in. Whoa, okay, dude. Yeah, really enthusiastic. I appreciate that. Now there's logic on this so that when this is like not empty, it will disable the train track if there's more than 5,000 in there. So pretty shortly this will actually be disabled, and you'll be able to see on the station it'll show red that it isn't working. So most of the stations, most of the sulfuric acid stations aren't operating very often at all. So we have on the way out this and this. It's shortly going to make a jump forward as it finds out that things are open for it. There we go. It will make the jump all the way over to, so again on the right hand side it can go as far as here, and then it will travel forward once this direction is clear. Choo 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 choo. It comes down, zoom 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 zoom, and now we mark out this part over here. So coming right, it will come through the intersection when it's clear. I'm actually still worried I'm going to get traffic jams, but we won't know about that till I try them. And this way and this way. And on the right hand side, coming the other direction, it can go this way, or hey, this is a two-directional track. Why doesn't it believe that? Oh, I guess it kind of does. Now, what do you mean there's no path? There absolutely is a path for you. Okay, these are loading. That station will open up. I'm going to put this on manual. Take my life into my own hands. So it's going round, goes round, goes round. That should all be fine. Goes, goes, goes. Gas, gas, gas. No, it's totally there. I swear. Manual. Choo choo. Yeah. And then you go right, left. And then this should be automatic. Yeah, it's automatic from here on. Why were you so confused? Oh, you're no pathing as well. Oh, now you're fine because I cleared the station, correct? No pathing, no path, no path. Both those stations are open. What have I done? Worker speed 11. Okay. I've done something odd. These are all efficiency module 9s are available, but I might even start it. Why not? That's just confusing. If anyone out there is an expert trained person, please let me know. So it's usually happy all the way up to here. Why is it unhappy at this point? Is it happy if I just break that? Eek. I've messed up something with all the signaling, is my hunch. If I take away the hitches this causes messing with these signals. Man, if I take away all the signals, do we have... Yep, there they move. Okay. Efficiency module 9 is finished. Press T. Okay, what is even involved in efficiency module 9? Wow, that's... Oh, wow. It's quite a hassle. Do I bother making them? Nah, never going to bother. Speed module 9, why not? So, why didn't it like this being here? Is it happy if we go like this and like this? So this is the right bound track with the inbound thing like that. Yeah. Likewise, coming back, actually on this one, I think that works. I don't know if that's different, but I think it works. Let's have a look. You son of a... See there it's... Oh. It needs a return signal thing for that one too. Is that sufficient to make it happy? No, it isn't. Check, clear. Check, clear. Check. It's coming this way, it's coming this way, clear. Does it need to be on the same little doohickey thing? Does it need to be opposite? Is that what the sign is that it knows? Yes! Is that it? Really? I've always done it sort of unconsciously, but it actually needs to be... Otherwise it thinks that there's two competing tracks. Okay, I think... Where are the trains? Okay, that one's loading. I think that kind of makes sense. I better make sure it's correct all the way around. That's a really subtle one. It isn't correct all the way around, of course. That feels like a really subtle one that would be easy to mistake. Check. Clear. You're not allowed to go this way, so, and then it's coming back, it's check clear. Check clear, check clear, check clear, check clear. Okay, cool. Wow, we should see a train turn up soon. Oh, let's see what the efficiency module 9s are all about. Oh, those are easy. I can actually, yeah, I can do those pretty much in space as requested, and these are really small run stuff. I actually know exactly what I use them for. I want to use them for the naquitite production stuff on the surface because it's really slow. Yeah, so I can just take a stack of them and just smack them around. Here we go. First load. Chomp. No, of course, autosave will kick in just in the time. Shake my fist at you, autosave, but you have saved my bacon as well, so I can't be too bitter. I've had a few little weird crashes and crinkles. Seems like it would be a good idea to put another train on, if you ask me. Okay, that's happy. What else should we research? Can we research these yet? It would be a happy time if we accidentally discovered we... No, we still are not producing these. I don't... The science 2s. Okay, cool. Now, what else is there to grow to? So that's open. Okay, it's time for another train, really. Let us go and put one on the tracks. I think one sulfuric acid is fine, but another naquitite train would be cool. And then if the whole system overloads, we'll worry about fixing it up. What do I want to do? Here we go. Yeah, this boy. Yep, yeah, take that instruction. Oh, do I even... I don't have any of my own fuel left either. Wham! No, it's not. What are you doing, you stupid train? That's naquitite load, it's not full. Choo, get into the station. Oh, okay, well you could just do dog legs around. I don't know, we'll go for a train go for a train ride, shall we? Oh, you're gonna have to do this. Oh no, that's fair. No, of course I should have told it to go to unload first instead of load. Duh. I was trying to go to. I parked it in front of unload and told it to go to load, and those were all full. One is out here. One's coming back. I sort of wonder where else is there to mine. Got water, but we've still got tons and tons of water, and even more over here. Right, if we just took a little exploration of the map, what could we find? Tiny amount. That first block we found was just so massive. Try and go around where we've already got stations. It's a reasonably not too far to build our outpost from. I mean, this is also like 100% rich deep space location. And this is how little naquitite there is. It's very disappointing. So the purple you might be able to see on the map is actually empty spaces for solar panels. What about this rock? Nope. So empty. Oh, what are you? Are you a tiny patch of purple? You are not. Oh, you are though. That's not too shabby, but it's a long, long way away. Okay, where are we? Have we already... Oh, we've already probably done a loop and I've been not paying attention. I should get off this ride. What even fuel do you have? Not much. I actually want to pin this view here. Pin the current view. Call it spaceship. Are any of you carrying... You are all carrying me fuel. Why? Oh, request from buffer. What? But you're sitting there in chests. Is there no... Are there no... what? I think we've managed to drain... Oh, going out again. I think we've actually managed to drain the logistics bots from the network, which is annoying. I don't know quite how to stop it doing that. Somehow they've all ended up in the wrong place, or they're all on other ships that are going home, so we haven't been moving the fuel around. So we better solve that pretty soon, or we are going to run out of fuel. Yep, nothing unusual there. That was a really interesting... Man, I'm glad I figured out that signal thing. That would have driven me absolutely just potty. So what did we get? 400k. Hardly seems worth it, doesn't it? Let's sort out this rock over here. This little patch of nothingness. Oh, look at that copper rock, though. Whoa. Not what we're after. I mean, maybe one day. Might have to be. Set up some remote production here. Alright, cool. Coming back. We get off this ride now. Okie dokie. Wait for it to stop. Classic rookie mistake. Get off a moving train. Get yourself dead. Alright, train waiting to go. Let's move some of these drones out, because they are causing some confusion. What are we doing? 50, yeah. Okay, are you going to do stuff now? Yes, you are, thank goodness. Ugh. Dummies. Put all of this in my personal inventory, and then I'll shove it in here, and then good. Okay, now it's fine. So this is looking pretty good. It's not loading, unloading as fast as I would like, though. So I feel like this would make sense. Should we do something like this? Is that going to make it any better? It's pretty... It's still not loading as fast as I would like. Yeah, this to be honest is a little bit silly, isn't it? Oh, I guess it's not that silly for now. Yeah, probably should be a better way of doing this. Like, these are pretty consistent. These are pretty consistent. And they're still not... Okay, this train is coming back. This train is going up. Do I need to create almost like a halfway spot, like a little siding? Probably do, just to speed up the return path. But at least these are... I mean, these are just really, really busy. Really high demand. This should ease off a little bit, I think. Just because there's been a bit of a backlog of building going on. Would it be helpful to have a little siding about halfway up? I think it probably would. Yeah, maybe. Just get past this power thing. So that would be better signal it properly or everything's going to break. So on the right it would be like this, and on this side it would be like that, and on here it would be like this, and on here it would be like that. So now up here it would be like this, then like this. Oh god, I thought it had run me over for some reason. I was standing on the ground. And then like this and like that. Okay. It is my belief that this will work for the ones going out of the station. Let's see. I don't know if we'll see an actual conflict. Yes. That actually did work. Beautiful. So that will add to throughput. Okay, wow, I feel pleased with myself. I actually did a train thing correct from the get-go. Alright. Now, let's have a look. Where are all the ships at? Traveling. Traveling, 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 traveling. Loading, 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 or traveling and loading. Wow, okay. Is anything back at base? Let's have a look at the surface for starters. No ore down there. Oh, there is ore being moved still, so that's good. This is where I want to accelerate, because usually there's a big backlog. As you can see, stuff doesn't move through that fast, so accelerating that would greatly help. That's all. Wow, yeah, there's some powder going in, and there are ingots and stuff down here. Now in orbit, what is preventing us from the next tier of science? So let's have a look over here. Is anything going wrong? You're just short on cubes, aren't you? It's just cube production is really low. Have we had any... We haven't had any made at all? Okay. Really? What is it? What is sitting in here? Like how much? 1,000? What if we just bumped this to 22? This is my default. Get out of jail. I want everything. 1,000 only. It is a really, 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 really slow build. Really, really slow process, that one. So I'm not that surprised. But I do want to see it happen. Because I'm pretty sure that's all we need. Yeah, the cubes and then the data thing that comes after that. No. This we'll put to... Oh. This is also going to need to... this is the cubes. So we'll put these on 11 priority. And then the first batch should go out to the other place. Minus 6,000, I believe it is, to make it come out. Yeah. Oh, and I better remember the cabling, otherwise it won't ever order. Boop. Good. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. These trains, there is confusion here in the ranks. What happened there? Why did it go? Probably I needed, instead of an exit signal, I needed a chain signal to tell it not to go unless the next station is entirely clear all the way up. So now it's red, because really nothing can use this whole track till they get to the other end. Let's go and hop in this train. Boop. Let's go manual. Let's go back a little bit, my guy. And then let's go forward. Clear the tracks. Let's go all the way forward and really, really, really clear the tracks. Go to the right one. Oh, okay, well, we'll just take the whole thing out and go some other weird direction. No, you're going to do it again, aren't you? You're gonna get confused. No, oh, no, good. We didn't mess this one up. Good, this one's fine. But, can I get out safely? No, I can not. Manual? No. No. Back up. Again, this should probably be a chain signal. Because truly nothing is free until it gets past this point. Go to NAC load, wherever that is. You're going to go that way around. Okay. Likewise, this here needs to be clear when this is up here is clear. And this here needs to be clear when this one down here is clear. So it's just a giant chain of stupidness, really. Yeah, actually makes me think I need to redo these ones over here as well. Again, they can't allow anyone through until the whole stack is clear. This one, neither can this one. And I think this one too. Yeah, and then once they're through these places, there's options for them to not bash into each other, basically. What does the Arcosphere Collection even tell me? Allows... So we'd get to build an Arcosphere Collector, collects Arcospheres from the interstellar void, must be launched from a space probe rocket silo that is in an asteroid field. Arcospheres are more difficult to find as more are collected. So it requires a whole bunch of stuff. Produces 10 meg, and that produces 1 atmospheric collector and 10 magnetic canisters. Oh, because it drains the antimatter out. Okay, that's not crazy. That's quite doable. We can set up stacks for those. What I don't know is, okay, so Arcospheres require interstellar void, launch from a space project that's in a rocket silo. Likewise, I suspect that this asteroid field, asteroid field, where this requires asteroid belt. Alright, so out here is where we would need to do the Arcosphere Collection, which would be, I think, a specialist task for a specialist spaceship to bring stuff to and from. Probably that little minor launcher ship that I discussed, that would be the one, like a little 7-engine, 6-engine, tiny battery-powered thing, would be sufficient to do that job. Doesn't need to be one of our big ships. A couple of request chests, provider chests, stuff like that, and it's probably done. Are we happy train peoples now? I think so. There are actually ways of turning on your signals on the map view, but they do add to the... No, you're going up here? Where are you going? You're going here. This one will be for the other train, but they do add to the general clutter of the screen. I think they slow things down a bit as well. Yeah, you're going up here. You've changed to the purple signal. So these are not LTN stations. They're just normal person stations. Because I just didn't want to deal with LTN. Not that LTN is bad, but in hindsight I probably could have just left them as LTN. I didn't want to deal with depots or anything, but never mind. It's nice to use the traditional stuff. So we've managed to find exactly nothing much of use except for a relatively small amount of naquitite up there. I mean, I think that could well be sufficient, but it's just the mining isn't as fast as I would like. I don't want to add in more speed modules. Or do I? I've got 50 on me after all. Of the faster type. How much? Yeah, we got plenty. What if I was to tell you that you weren't mining fast enough and you should go even faster? Now at 500% mining speed. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Let's go try the other one. This is the brute force way of doing things. Oh, it's already jolly full. Like, you can barely keep up. We need another train, actually. Another train doing the laps would be good. But how are we looking for that power jump? It's not too bad. What are you doing now? Mining speed 350%. What if I was to say you could do 500% mining speed? Phenomenal stuff. Actually, the biggest one I should do is down at the bottom with the remaining stuff that I've got in my inventory. The remaining few, 20. Because those two belts are never fully compressed that come out down the bottom. Come down. You, that's what I'm looking for. You're gonna get the Wham! 9 treatment. Dum dum dum. And it does catch almost all of them, except for these ones down here. Never mind. So you should start to see density increase. If it hasn't already, it probably has. And these are... it's all about the same. I mean, I think that's pretty much full flow. I don't think we're seeing any major slowdowns there. Yeah, I mean, these are almost always fully draining, but I do think we need another train on the tracks. So as soon as the next one comes through, actually, where is? I need a bit more of the old go juice, I think. Did we catch it? We did. Go juice time. Bang, bang. Yeah, you already got some fuel. Cool. Go to neck, unload, and... Yep. Yes, it's used the siding effectively. That one's waiting. I don't think the slowdowns will ever be that great for the travel distance, really. All three of them have ordered trains. One of them is in the unload. I mean, I could probably even add one more train. It might be getting a bit ridiculous. Ah, it's quite a sight. I'm quite pleased by that. That is pretty cool. And we can't even keep up with the production. Are we really producing that much? What are we looking at here? 21 per second isn't very much, you would think, but I guess considering we can only hold about 800 before we're out, it's not bad. Would another train make sense on this loop? Oh, are we going to see a crash here? No, I think it knows to stop. Yes, and the siding is working. It won't go through till this other train goes past. Okay, cool. That's working really well. Now, actually, is the siding working well for this direction? Yes, it is. It is breaking them up into whole sections. And actually, yeah, there's one of the Control F4 options allows you to show somewhere in here like the do I want to do this? Show tile grid? I actually don't know that this is all on, so I'll just turn that off because I mean, is it? Can I just turn these things off? I want to see that. I'm wondering if that makes things. Oh, well, now I don't have my blimmin'. Yeah. No, it doesn't get rid of anything. Okay, cool. Destination full because they're all waiting. All of the stations are currently full. That's okay. I almost will possibly need to create like a little siding station and holding pin, like put a couple in so the trains can go there once they've unloaded rather than fill up the unloading station, because that's the next risk, that they just park at the unloading station. But that's not such a crazy is it a crazy idea? I'm basically creating a depot, and I shouldn't have to do that. I might as well use LTN at that point. I don't know. So LTN, for those of you who don't know, is my train logistic train network. It treats trains like requester chests and provider chests, and it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I thought I'd be clever and avoid using it up here, but the bigger this is going to get, the more it may actually be required. No, I think it seems okay so far. Always like to watch things a little bit. Just wait for those unique occasions where everything just jams up for some reason. Okay, no, these are fine. Okay, this is all looking a little denser, which is good. 5.1 already, 4, 5. Yeah. Well, I reckon this is looking pretty great. I'm pretty pleased with this. I do wish I could find some more naquitite within a reasonable range, but it doesn't seem like that's a thing that this map wants to provide me. And the more I explore the jolly map, the larger the save file's going to get, which kind of sucks. Is there a bit of purple there? Nope. Nope. There's nothing. Just... Oh yeah, there's a tiny amount. Ugh. I just worry. I worry because our base consumes so much of everything that the several million that I've found so far won't be sufficient. And I'm not sure if there is some kind of natural limit that is going to require me to hunt for more, like set up more bases. I don't think there is, but yeah, we shall find out. Okay. Still nothing, really. I would have thought as I got sort of further away from the core that I would see more, but no. I mean, heaven forbid if I have to set up a site all the way out here. Oh, here's a decent sized chunk. Maybe 1 million? Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, 1.6 million. That's not bad. Alright, so the trains do occasionally block each other up, which means that I should create a siding. How shall we do that? Feels like a job for up here. Yeah, like... no, not there. Okay, thinking. Maybe this is a good time for us to use some of our stone material here. I should try and remove some more of this. It got left behind when I was just randomly building a bunch of random stuff. So I think I'll just pull all of this up. We'll cause a few delays doing this, but yeah, what else? Oh, come on, game. Man, it hates having my own drones do stuff. I wish I knew why. Now, kind of want to move all of this one up to here just to get it out of the way. And get rid of this one and this one so that we can do that. Do that. Yes, and now we can put in the standard train station here, and we'll call this one depot. Call this one depot. We don't put that here, we put that all the way back about here, say, and about here, and I think that will be sufficient. So we'll tell them to go to the depot after unloading and then to go to the next point. We need a before station thingy, and we need after whammo and whammo. Okay, so now we've got to catch all the trains and update their logic. Okay, stop, don't move. So after you go there, I want you to go there, and so to go NAC unload and then go to the depot, then go to NAC load. Yeah, that sounds good. You've got it. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, neck unload. Okay, cool. You've got it. Neck unload. You've got it. Yeah. We've got almost all of them. So are we going to see them have to use it? Not yet, because we put delays and things. Okay. One more. Bam. Whoop, just forced it to stop dead where it was. Neck unload. Cool. So you might end up going to the depot. I think you might, because I think all the other stations are going to be full. So you're going to go to the depot first, at least until the other one clears. Oh, the other one's cleared, so you should just whiz straight through. Yeah. Okay, it's kind of acting as a buffer. Good. Okay. Feeling extremely clever. Pondering about mining this one over here. But really, the stations are all basically full. They're full of ore. There's nothing more we can do to make it move quicker. These are even starting to back up. Which makes me wonder, do we come up with a better unloading process? Like, might be handy to go like this and like this, and then we could go, we can really ramp this bad boy up. And that requires doing that as well. Yeah, 4 fat belts coming down, 4 belts loaded. These are loading pretty consistently. No, these still going faster than these. Can this be quicker? This is fully stacked, but it doesn't need to go any faster than it is. Oh, actually, do we want to... we didn't bring out... do we want to handle... No, I think we'll handle science handling separately. I don't want to mix up my current naquitite haulers with that. Oh, look. Oh, station train thing. Oh, did it stop? I think it was thinking of it anyway. Yeah, unloading. It wouldn't hurt to put one more train on because the depot exists. I kind of want there to be always all 3 stations full with trains coming back loaded, that kind of stuff. Alright, cool. Do I even have... Oh, I've just got enough wagons to make this work. Fuel, give you some more, eh? Generous like that. Nac unload, go to the depot, figure it out from there. The depot's empty, so keep going. Are you gonna come round this way and wait? You might do. Could be an option. Nah, no need. Too cool to wait. Still loading. Okay, well that's a near consistent load of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these will always be slightly faster than the unloading ones. Oh, he's waiting. Destination full. Yeah, that'll make sense. Yeah, one of them is probably always going to be waiting. Could almost probably do with a depot over here. Okay. You know what? I think that is a pretty good time to just leave this place for now. Should come back with... Oh. All the ships have gone. Okay. That's fine. That is fine, I guess. They're all traveling. Unloading. Nice to see 3 of them unloading at once. That means we're really starting to, I think, get that throughput up. The train shield is going absolutely bananas hauling this stuff around. And we got plate unloading going on too. Good. Good. That is excellent. That's what I like to see. I will try and come back. What are we looking at here? No cubes. No cubes. I need my cubes to be moving here, pal. No science. No science. Still only... Oh, we're up to 1.4k science now. Wow. That first big dump that comes through is going to be phenomenal. There it goes. Down. Yeah. Plates unloading. That's going to come through. Where's this train with this? Oh, 2 of them have it. Heading to... Where are you guys even going? No, oh, why are you going there? I don't want you to go there. It's got plenty of... Okay, so one is loading and the other one just took all of its stuff to dump it into the science. It's a bit preemptive of yourself to go take it to the science build when the science build is completely just ram full. Is there anything else we could spend our science on? Actually, you know what? I don't want... Oh. Okay, cool. So laser damage 70%. Yeah, it's fine. Like, I don't really need to. I don't want to do any of those until we've got... Because as you see, it'll start to just drain from here. That should be, like, very happy now. Oh, it could probably take... Oh, no, it might take one more load. What I want is just everything to be focused on building, supporting this. Building out, getting Arcospheres in here. Sorry, getting the cubes in there and building that out. Meanwhile, I'm stranded waiting for the next ship to come through. Hey, look, they're using it. They're using the depot. Well, actually, no, that's not. It's not that one's. That one's using the depot. That one's waiting for the station to clear. That's cool. And the actual stations themselves available, booked. That's purple. Red is closed because there's plenty of sulfuric acid in there and they don't need any more visits from the sulfuric acid ferry. From the acid ferry, so to speak. That's going very well. I kind of like the idea of the space monorail. I could have done a 2-lane system, but it wouldn't feel quite as cool to me. Traveling, landed, traveling, landed, traveling. Okay, I've just got to wait. Wow, they've really filled up, which is kind of cool. We're going to have really nice throughput. So when all 3 ships are in at once, it kind of struggles. But as soon as it's no ships or only a couple, I think we're going to see everything very full. The first ship that lands is going to get absolutely rammed full of stuff. Ah, oh, that's working so well. Here it comes. There's a what? Oh yeah, there is a ship in. Hooray! Okay, come around the shield. Slip in through the door. And another ship is in. Alright, that's going very, very, very well. You know what? It is getting quite late indeed. And I'm feeling very pleased with myself because everything seems to be working in a brilliant fashion. And that doesn't normally happen. So I'm pretty excited. Is this working? I think it is. Yes, I believe it is. And are there enough? There should be more logistic bots in chests, but he'd let me get some logistic bots out. Yeah, just go hop in that bomb there. That would be handy. They don't all need to be in here. If I could turn this off and... maybe I could. Can I just do that? Just be like, plonk, put that down. That way the... No. Shivers. Did that screw everything up? No, it didn't. You know what? I'm going to try that. The only downside is the... Okay, the power demand. Max consumption 113. Like kilowatts, it's not that bad. Oh, so the last 1 minute there was a big spike from the supercharger, but really in the past 5 seconds the supercharger does a little bit, but the shield projectors are still out there. That's not too bad. I think that's fine, and that might actually sensibly keep the ships from getting too loaded down with drones and stealing them essentially from networks I take them to. Oh, look, it's kind of cool. I didn't realize I can just run all the way through to the other side. So you bad boys, you can have all of those. And I apparently am absolutely chocker with drones. Yeah, God, heavens knows when I'm going to need that many drones, but that's fine. Are you getting drones put into you? No, you are not. Okay. Why are you moving? What is happening here? No, you should request from buffer, and then you should... Don't tell me you guys are hopping back and forth across my... Oh, no, 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 no. Arg. The range is greater, isn't it? Okay. Okay, I will have to come back and fix that. That has to be a tomorrow job at this rate. Yeah, the range is greater on these things than it is on the other ones. I didn't ever quite realize that before, which is fine, but it does mean I'm going to have to adjust these. Actually, you know what what am I going to do? I'm going to hold some drones in my inventory is what I'm going to do. And that way I'll ensure that I have what I want. And I stop too much silliness going on. There we go. So these boys are all ready to go, but I think we will stick around, and tomorrow I will make the adjustment required to move these up a bit, because that should be done. Yeah, it should be done. It will make things a little easier, and it will stop drones being dragged out of the network and stop them yeah, generally being lost when they fall out of this network and end up on the ships. Don't really want them on the ships. They have come in handy a couple of times when ships are broken down, but realistically, most of the time there's going to be manual jobs to fix where I have to be there. So I think without further ado, I will wish you all good night. If you have any interesting comments to make on this whole construction, do let me know. That's not much of a balancer, but it'll do something, I guess. Yeah, so I'm hoping to see this throughput maintained. I mean, it is 4 getting turned into like 9, so there's always going to be some limits there. But yeah, I hope you have some interesting comments for me. And until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all again soon. Good night.